your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Julio Urias is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor. Still going back. And that one is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His first homer here in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1. Misses down below the knees. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. Tapped out in front of home. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at him to shoot from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. David Torres would be next. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Chris Taylor.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in the count.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. Bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Seager over at second. Bellinger at first, one gone. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Popped him up. Bohr on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Striding into the box, David Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The pitcher, number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
At the plate, Jordan Montgomery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher, he doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, Forsythe. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Hicks, the runner at first with two gone. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike.
Leading off for the
First
Dodgers.
offering on its way.
Catcher, Yasmani
Hit on the ground to third.
Grandal.
And that's out number one.
Batting ninth. Catcher,
Now to the plate, Julio Urias.
Urias.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the running play. Two down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number three. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Justin Bour. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1. Line toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
3-0 to him now. Bohr stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Soft liner towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Drury tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High and deep to right. Back goes Puig at the track. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now,
Torres.
David Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 5-1 Yanks. Digging in, Justin Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In there, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup in for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and we're taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network. In now, Jordan Montgomery. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Popped him up. Kemp on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Popped straight up. Turner has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Leading off the inning, Logan Forsythe. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail 5-2. So striding forward now, Justin Bour will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. On to first, and there are 2 down.
now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains 5-2. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. So that'll bring in the National League Rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Singled homer run in his last time up. Right there for strike one. And a curveball taken for strike two. 0-2, here it comes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and the deficit remains. Yimi Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63.
Here's Didi Gregorius, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now in the box, David Torres. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Ray Bird.
A little roller toward the hole. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. CC Sabathia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
To first. Bourne comes up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. Previous history with Sabathia. He checks in with a headline-grabbing .409 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Dodge will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chase Utley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. No shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Set and the pitch. Nope, a ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Three and 1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. There's a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Pedro Baez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Hit in the air down the right field line. This will wind up being a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. He's forced to settle for 1. Tommy Kingley gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Chase Upley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. In there, 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Baez is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. David Torres goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
David Robertson.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Line towards center field, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, so it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one. Adam Liberator will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Jock Peterson will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's down to third. Turner has it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton. Judge leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting,
stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it, and there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. 2 out here and a runner at second. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. Go to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the
Now
mound.
batting, second baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. Utley's up with it. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Yankee. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the
number
door.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, left fielder.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Could really use a
Grandal.
knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Count even at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Torres gloves it. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
the second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The New York Yankees move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Jordan Montgomery takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits.